line here. And what's up, guys, and welcome back to No Collar. Today with this Matt.
Sarah Ann.
This is Juice.
And it's Side Chick Wednesday!
Oh my god.
We did not mean for that to be in unison, but it worked out perftly.
Oh my god, seriously?
We didn't plan that either. That's why you're my side chick.
That's right. So, we're doing something a little different this week.
Yeah, we're playing Jak And Daxter.
Yeah, so
Old classic.
So this is just kind of a random pick. We thought about doing Star Wars Battlefront, but after what happened the last time, we decided to change it up a little bit. Matt said, take a look through the classic list, pick something that grabs your attention. Originally I was trying to find something two-player, but honestly, of what I saw, nothing was really grabbing my attention outside of maybe the first Injustice. And he said, it could be a single-player game. So I'm like, all right, cool. So let's do this. I've never played the series, so this will be.
And neither have I, so it'll be fun. New things, hi Supa.
Hi Supa.
Hi,
Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
Because he's a young upstart and he doesn't listen to his elders.
It begins not with careful research or sensible
That
thinking.
gives
Nay,
King Kai and Goku energy.
Yes.
Mysteries. It begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Alright. So I wanted to talk about something today. I'm gonna pull up some things real quick before we get started on it.
Continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
So I'm guessing he doesn't talk at all throughout this first game.
Stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I don't know, I just
We're in
grabbed it.
trouble!
Throw it. There we go.
Ow!
And now...
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
That's good. That's good.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter
like he's
gates have seen
lying.
fit to turn their
He
heads
could do it
on
if he
for
really
quite a
wanted to.
while.
He's just being a dick.
The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat.
No, buddy.
Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer
What do you want?
to find.
Hi, can I borrow a couple power cell energy?
At least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Yay! Training montage.
All right.
All right, Matt. So
let's talk about
this. What's grinding your gears?
So there's a new AAA Star Wars game coming out
Until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
that is called Star Wars Outlaws.
Ah, yeah. I am aware of it, but I have not seen anything for it.
It looks fantastic. One of the big selling points of the game is that you can actually go from planet side to space with no loading screen.
Okay.
So you can, it's just a transition through the clouds into space, and now you're in space, you get full-on space battles and missions in there as well. So it's this huge, gigantic world, and you play a bounty hunter thief character, and it's pretty much Grand Theft Auto Star Wars.
Okay.
Like, you can even get, when you're on planet side, you can get the attention of the Empire, and they can start hunting you with basically the equivalent of star rankings in Grand Theft Auto. And obviously, the higher the stars get, the more the presence you're going to feel as you have to get away from them. So it's a fantastic idea. Here's my problems. So the game itself, the main game, is $70.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's pretty standard for PS5 games nowadays. No big deal. The deluxe edition of the game is $120.
Oh, okay. So what? So you said the base game is how much?
70 bucks.
Base game is $70.
Yes.
And 100 and what for the deluxe?
120.
120. So $50 more.
Yes.
Now what's the problem?
Well, usually when you get a deluxe edition in a game, you've looked at that with WWE games and things like that.
Yeah, you already know you get a season pass.
What do you usually get?
So with a deluxe version of the game, at least in the sense of WWE, for example, because I have, you would essentially get a few more characters. You get the season pass, and well, and that at least WWE now. For now, other games you would normally get more characters or extra maps or extra DLC, and usually it comes with the season pass, which allows you to get extra stories, extra maps, characters, etc., etc.
So the controversy comes from because people already don't like that model, but now in this one there's a specific Jabba the Hutt mission that will be locked unless you get the $120 version.
I'll bet they'll break if you jump dive onto them.
There's a certain Jabba the Hutt
Mission
okay.
in the game that will be locked unless you get the $120 version
Bet they'll break if you
at
jump
launch.
dive onto them.
Okay.
This has sparked a little bit of outrage.
Oh, of course.
It reeks of greed.
You found one of my scouts.
Ubisoft is just as bad as EA and 2K with these problems right now. But really, all these AAA developers seem to be going down this path. And I think a lot of the anger comes from you get a game like Helldivers 2 that just came out, which is $40.
Mm-hmm.
And all upcoming content is free.
Right.
So the game's just growing and adding new features, and you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
You have an option to pay something, but if you don't want to, all the credits that you need to buy whatever is found in game. So, and that was my point with WWE. If I remember correctly, you can get those characters with the extra money. However, there is also an in-game currency, isn't there, to unlock those characters?
Yeah, there's what they call VC to get characters that you could normally unlock. Well, not even normally. Yeah, basically to unlock the full roster, yeah, you have the in-game currency to unlock other characters in the game outside of what's like locked behind like the story mode.
Yeah, and you can get that currency without actually paying money.
Right, or you can pay money,
or you can buy it,
or you can buy it.
So so you can get the regular game and just play it and earn everything you can by paying extra.
Right.
It's your choice, which is a much more easy sell for me as a gamer than the only way to play this is by paying extra.
Right.
Which is what Ubisoft's doing here. Now, my biggest issue is their response to this. So, the Ubisoft spokesperson came out and responded to the paywall, where those who purchase the season pass, which it comes with as well, will unlock 2 additional narrative expansions coming after launch and a day 1 exclusive mission with Jabba and cosmetics for Kay, who is the main character, and Nyx, her droid partner.
Okay.
His quote, or specifically discussing the Jabba mission, the website says, just as Kay is putting together a crew for the Canto Bight heist. Oh my god, we're going back to Canto Bight. Okay, she receives a job from Jabba the Hutt himself. Turns out ND5 owes Jabba a debt from years ago and he has come to collect. So this mission is not available unless you pay $120. So the spokesperson came out and did an interview with IGN.
Okay.
Good work.
And here's the quote from the Ubisoft spokesperson. Quote, to clarify, Jabba the Hutt and the Hutt Cartel are one of the main syndicates in Star Wars Outlaws and will be a part of the experience for everyone who purchases the game, regardless of edition. The Jabba's Gambit mission is an optional additional mission with the Hutt Cartel along Kay and Nyx's journey across the Outer Rim. This mission will be available to those who purchase the Season Pass or an edition of the game which includes the Season Pass. So pretty much just doubling down that you will have to buy the Season Pass to be able to play this mission.
Yeah.
But also downplaying the importance of the mission.
Right.
By saying
you don't need to.
Yeah.
You have the option to buy it.
Yeah, you're still gonna see Jabba. You're still gonna be able to enjoy the story.
But you're not. But you can't play this. You can't play this particular mission unless you pay for it.
So explain to me how that's worth $50.
I don't think it is. I think it's ridiculous because essentially I feel like you're taking out a major element of the story, of the overall experience. In my opinion, it's not like with, for example, Spider-Man, The City That Never Sleeps, where the DLC that came out after the game was to help expand the story that would eventually lead into the other games.
Yes.
This feels like it's kind of a critical mission within the story of the game itself.
And even if it's not, why is a mission? Why are you not unlocking the full game? Give us the full game. If you want to give us extra skins, weapons, things like that, fine, cool, that's one thing. But hiding part of the story behind a paywall is absolutely ridiculous in a single-player story game.
Oh no, absolutely, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
There's not even a multiplayer mode.
I'm as upset about you. I'm as upset as you are. It's corporate bullshit, is what it is. You know, it's who's the developer?
Ubisoft.
Okay. I know they have a bunch of games. I'm not familiar with anything right off the bat. This could be a Ubisoft thing. This could be a Marvel thing.
Great! You found all of the power cells
But
on the island.
it's definitely we're gonna take advantage of Star Wars fans, and we're gonna lock a possible important element behind a paywall, because they're gonna want to pay regardless. I mean, is that the only thing that you get for $50 more? Is just that one mission?
Well, you do get 2 other narrative branches that are coming later.
We'd love to stay in chat, Big Green, but
So it's pretty much a season pass.
Yeah, pretty much.
But again, these season passes on these single-player games are getting out of control.
Yeah.
Because if I remember, Spider-Man 2 just dropped some things, and those were free.
They were updates. They were updates to the game. You got a couple more suits. They added New Game Plus, which should have been in the launch edition of the game, but I have to make the assumption that it wasn't in the game simply for the fact that they wanted to get the game out as quickly as possible, and the game it's beautiful. It's well. I love Spider-Man 2. I wasn't, I wasn't in a rush to get into New Game Plus because I didn't even play New Game Plus right away on the first Spider-Man because I knew it was going to be more difficult. So that New Game Plus is a nice bonus to add, but it wasn't necessary to the essential feel of the game, to the experience. So I was fine with it.
He'll just never be
And so those who were not as... That plant is completely ripped off of Crash Bandicoot. Anyway, for those that are not as familiar with Ubisoft, they are responsible for franchises such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Tom Clancy games, and Watch Dogs. Those are probably the bigger ones. But this just stinks of Star Wars fans will buy anything to play a Star Wars game.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what it feels like.
Which is true. I will fucking pretty much buy anything. But this feels like I'm being taken advantage of.
Oh, that's exactly what I said. That is exactly verbatim what I said.
So part of me, while I want to play this game at fucking launch,
you don't want to support it.
It looks so good.
No, absolutely. You don't want to support it for the fact that they are trying to rip you off.
Yeah.
For essentially what is a complete narrative experience.
Yeah. And so part of me is like, I'm going to wait until it's on sale, or maybe I wait till the season pass is on sale. I don't know. So that's something that we're going to have to discuss. I'm sure Ari would have plenty of thoughts on this, but she is completely knocked out right now. Another thing that's getting some backlash. Now this is where I take Ubisoft's side of everything. A lot of people are complaining because the main character is not hot enough.
Oh, it's a female?
It's a female. And she kind of looks just like a... I mean, she's cute, but it's not like this over-sexualized character.
Right.
She's more of a badass, skinnier, you know, not over-exasperated features. And people are complaining that she's not sexy enough, and it's like, shut the fuck up. That is not what we need to be worried about here.
Absolutely not. Look, I was just about to make a comment when the game started. Like the one of the female characters that we just saw in the opening, like again, over sexualized, and I think that's something that a lot of people have expectations when it comes to video games, because it's like we're letting some of the men kind of just let their fantasies take over a little bit. It's for fuck's sake, it's 2024. Not everything needs to be hypersexualized.
Yeah.
It's not a necessity. I understand that it's an art style, but it's not a completely necessary one. Case in point, the Mortal Kombat series.
Oh yeah.
Like if you look back to Mortal Kombat 9, like you look at the women, they were extremely over. Manga, anime, art style, where in Japan women have have a tendency to be over sexualized in the art style, but it's not necessary is the thing. So that should be the least of people's worries right now when it comes to a game like this. It's horseshit is what it is.
No, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a good-looking female character, but I don't mind a bad-looking female character. I don't mind either or on the male character either. I just want a character I can believe, a character I can follow and get invested in. That's the point. And looks are not going to get me invested in a character.
No.
Ever.
You're out fixing the eco beams? Your village needs you, boys.
Okay, so somehow I gotta fix something here.
Yeah, really. I mean, just wanted to. I mean, this paywall thing really bothers me.
No, I agree. The paywall thing has kind of gotten out of control with most games.
Yeah.
For the last few years, to be honest. I don't have anything in particular as an example, but I'm aware, like, even if it's not the paywall, it's I know microtransactions has been another one of those things that have gotten on has gotten on the radar. And honestly, it's getting to a point where the big game companies are gonna find any way to get your money.
Yeah.
Well,
And more
hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay, so do I have 44, so that's a no.
So what are we trying to do here?
So from what I remember, the little bit that I did here is I have to go around, do tasks for the neighbors so I can get power cells from them.
Okay.
I missed what I had to do with that first one.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Okay, so that I heard, that I understood. That one I can probably do. So where is this cliff that she's talking about?
Hey, birdie.
I'm sure I can find it. Okay, that's the... Okay. Let's see. I was in here first. Alright, this he wants fixed. I didn't really see how I can get up here.
Here to make a donation to my campaign.
Or not.
90 precursor orbs buys you a power cell, thank you.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Apparently.
Frick. I could have sworn he mentioned something about the looked like he mentioned something about the windmill, so I figured that's what that was. Okay. Alright, so 90, and then there's that old lady.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Oh, fantastic.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Oh, well, that's... Alright, come on, Ken. Come on, work with me, work with me, work with me.
PlayStation 1.
Okay, before I do that... Okay, so that's... Okay, that's a thing. I don't remember what those do. Alright. Okay. Okay. Bye, dog.
Oh, hello again. Did you boys find that blue egg on the cliff? Push it off the edge, and I'll give you a power cell.
we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah. Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Let's see. That's one. Okay. Nope. No. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, we are progressing. So far, so good.
So how many power cells do you have so far?
I have 0 power cells.
Okay.
From what I remember from the training, I have the little orbs. I also have the four things.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
Yep,
Let's
that
go
makes.
talk to him.
All right, so that makes 1.
Yeah, gotta bring in the cross.
Now I gotta find that blue egg.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Okay, so I need 7 in total. From what I remember, I need 3 more now. So I was wrong. So I have 4 power cells.
Hooray!
All right. Correction, I have 5. Ooh, this sounds like boss music.
You don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Is that the egg? That's what that looks like. Okay. Well, you can go that way. Well, for anybody who might be curious, this past weekend, I went to go see Batman 89 in concert. It was the 35th anniversary of Batman 89, or it is the 35th anniversary of Batman 89, and the Chicago Symphony Orchestra played the score. and it's a really fun experience. I love that the score to that first Batman movie. When I try to when I thought about comparing it to Returns has a really good score too. Doesn't have much of a soundtrack to it, but then when you get into the Schumacher ones, they really go down.
Yeah.
You don't have any iconic themes in the Schumacher films,
no.
But listening to that score, especially like towards the end, or those really iconic moments, goosebumps. And it was fun being it was fun seeing the walk of life that showed up. You had a wide array of people, just from your geeks to your bougie people. I mean, I legitimately, there was a lady in a purple dress with green shoes. I thought that was really interesting.
Well, oh, nice.
Like she looked like she was from like the Gold Coast or something.
Like the sage always goes on.
Who awakens the oracle?
Oh, hey, I know that voice. That's Claw.
The light within. From before time.
Yeah, from Inspector Gadget.
For the true to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's a no. Alright, so I've gotten one thing done of the possible many things that could be done on this island so far.
You know what this reminds me of? The start of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes, but there wasn't that much going on in the first level of Kingdom Hearts 1. Destiny Islands
is so annoying though.
It is, but Destiny Islands doesn't. You don't stay on Destiny Islands very long.
Unless you don't know what you're fucking looking for.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
I spent 5 hours the first time.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's when I was a kid.
Okay, fair enough.
I couldn't find. There was like 2 of those ingredients that we could find.
Yeah.
Could not find them for the life of me.
Was it the fish? It was probably the
Probably. I went through that island 18 times. Every nook and fucking cranny you couldn't find.
That's hilarious. I first played Kingdom Hearts a few years ago. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, not that hard, but the race with Riku feels unfair.
Yeah.
That I will agree. That I will say. That race is trash.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Sure. What is this?
Those all-metal boxes are thicker than a Yakao skull. But there must be something that can bust them open.
Grenade? Did the grenade just break it open?
That was more of like a bomb in a bag. Oh, my dude, you need to run faster. Oh, that's what this is for. Ah, crack. Sweet, sweet crack. Okay, let's see if it's this one.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Yeah, sure, get some money, trade it for a thing.
Good old fetch quests.
Yes. I'll be honest with you. The difference between this and the first Kingdom Hearts is at least the first Kingdom Hearts you start fighting like not too soon, not too long after you start.
Yeah.
Snagged a power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
Okay, that's. Oh, there's another one.
How many do you need?
I heard 7. I remember hearing 7.
I should do it.
I could be wrong. It may have been more. Because I think I would have heard something about, oh, now you got enough, go back, or whatever. So let's take care of this pelican thing for now. And then I can move on from there. Just avoiding y'all, you know. Down, dog. Motherfucker. Okay. Looking. Can I? Yep, I can do that. Oh. No, that would help. Fuck you!
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again. Auga!
It's a race.
Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
Yep, no. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it. You motherfucker! Oh, this is gonna be one of them.
Oh man.
Oh, this is gonna be.
That was dirty.
Okay.
Morning, baby.
Hi.
You missed the rage against corporations and the toxic masculinity.
Aw.
Huh?
I said aw.
Yeah. So Ari's here now, guys.
Yay.
Kurt, how was your nap?
That's alright.
Going back to sleep?
I don't know. I don't think so.
And go!
Something tells me I'm gonna need like the blue little energy bolts just to be able to move. Come on. Ah, you motherfucker!
No!
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope.
I think you would have had it.
I think I would have had it too. It's just
Yeah, you just have to have a perfect run. Man.
Okay. Go!
Oh.
You cocks. Alright, well, now I'm gonna have to wait for you back here.
What happens if you dive bomb on top of that lightning bolt right next to the bird nest?
So that only works. That thing will only pop up if you have the energy. If you have that, if you're covered in that blue energy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm guessing it's just more of those little eggs. All right, let's try this again. Ha! Go!
And he's coming around the first turn, and here comes Jack coming down.
Ooh!
Hey!
We got it. Fuck off, Pelican. Okay, so that gives us 8. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was 7, but I guess it might be more. Alright, what else is over here? Let's... I guess for now I'm just gonna head back and see if I do need 9.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Probably not.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Of course, because, you know, that's what we're doing. Alright.
Hello. Oh, it's the conquering heroes. Good. I wanted to talk with you two about something serious. There appears to be quite a bit of lurker activity on Misty Island. I can see them bombarding the precursor silo from my lookout tower. If the lurkers open it up and release the dark eco, we could all end up running around looking as ridiculous as this annoying little specimen. Jak, it's time for you to prove your worth. Get the fisherman to let you take his boat back to Misty Island. Get to the top of the precursor silo and take out that cannon.
And what about me?
You? Why don't you mop my floors? They seem to have lost their shine lately.
Well,
Damn.
So that's that. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna try to do that, or try to find the muse on Misty Island, or whatever.
Either way, we're going to Misty Island.
Either way, we're going to Misty Island.
Whatever you do, don't steal her bike.
Let's see.
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
Oh. Well, that explains where we have to go then.
Or we could just take the boat.
If the boat worked. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, that... Give me the crack. Crack.
I have the power.
You know, just whacking my best buddy. is it over here? Oh, I'm getting fired on. I'm guessing that's what she's talking about. Oh, so they can still hit me like that. That's bad dog.
Are you near the egg yet?
Oh. Okay, well, there's that.
Stretcher?
Alright, Matt. You're up.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, X is to jump, circle is to swing, Daxter, square is to strike, and then you could do the jump stomp with X and square. Yes, just like that.
So what else is going on in the world?
Let's see. So, at the moment, I have not much else going on in my world. I will be attending C2E2 next Saturday, which is the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, held at McCormick Place, which is held annually. The last time I went was in 2020 when I got to meet Jason David Frank for the first time. Literally, like, I want to say three or 4 weeks before COVID. So that was one of the last great experiences I got to have this year. I will be going on Saturday the 27th, and I will be looking forward to possibly meeting Amy Jo Johnson, who, for those of you who may know, is the original Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Also on my guest list is Chavo Guerrero.
Ooh, nice.
There will be a few AEW wrestlers there, including Samoa Joe, MJF, Sting is going to be there. Sky Blue, I want to say Ricky Starks is going to be there. They are not on my watch list as much as they should be because
That's it. Just a little further.
Budget.
Come on, push the egg off the cliff.
But the other one, the other one I'm looking forward to is Christopher Lloyd, famously known as Dr. Emmett Brown from my favorite trilogy, Back to the Future. So that will be in 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that.
Right on. Let me know if MJF says anything about when the fuck he's coming back.
If there, I don't know if there's going to be a panel with them. If there is, I will try my best to attend it. I don't know. I'm not. I'll be honest. I wasn't planning on getting in his line. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too long. But
I'll take this little chick back.
I'm.
Work with the sage to take care of her.
He wasn't on my radar. I think it's cool, but not on my radar. Like Chavo's not one of the featured guests, but I know he's gonna be at one of the local booths. So that for me is like he's probably not overcharging anything. Not too much of a long line, and he's Eddie's nephew. For me, which was a big deal. I love the Guerrero family. One of the great wrestling families in the history of professional wrestling. But if I get a chance to say hi to MJF, you know, I'll see what I can do. You know, he is our scumbag.
He is our scumbag.
And if anything, you know, he'll probably tell us, oh, well, you know, one, none of your business, but two, he could also tell us, you know, he's taking some time off to rehab, waiting for the right opportunity, blah, blah, blah.
Or might keep kayfabe. Oh, I'm in a bidding war of 2024.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to WWE and blah, blah, blah.
Or maybe I'll go to TNA.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Alright. The Daxter doing the robot, it's interesting.
How is this fisherman?
They said he's in the jungle?
What the fuck is the jungle?
I have no idea.
Hey, seagulls! Let's
Mine?
buzz 'em for kicks.
Mine?
Punch those poles out from below.
How? You said punch the poles up from below.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
That's for those things, okay, but how? Oh, so...
What did the string say?
Classic game, also wedding starts around 2 to 3 according to the wife.
Okay.
Ah, yes, for your conflicting date.
Yes. I may just have to take that day off and just sit for it.
Well, it's like I said, man. If anything, you guys can go to the wedding, like go to the service.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you guys go to her grandmother's birthday party or birthday.
I feel like it'd be the other way around. Just because I don't see her grandma staying out that late.
Yeah. Hey, man, you never know. 100's the new 45.
Is it now? Oh, you don't swim no faster.
Okay, so there's definitely something I seen up there on top of that, on top of this structure right there. And I feel like the only way to get it, you have to cross the, I don't know. Yeah.
Those seem too far apart, though.
Sure.
Whoa.
Well.
Oh.
That's why you don't go too far out at sea.
Oh dear.
Alright, tag him back in. And here we go. Ow.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get Kate back now?
Strange says, by the way, I gotta stop coming to practice. That's how the itch comes.
No, I don't think that's what it is, Strange. You can still come to practice. It's fine.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Well, that sounded kind of dickish.
Yeah, right? When does the new Dragon Ball come out?
In the fall.
I have a bone to pick with Strange Enigma on that one, too.
Alright, I figured that one out. Hadouken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Alright, figured out how to punch up. Motherfucker. Going to pick game equals game for you to lose, same difference.
I don't think so, Strange. Your perfect cell will have nothing on my Vegeta.
Which Vegeta?
Doesn't matter.
Ooh. See, I almost feel like that's that could kind of be unfair because you have like 5 different versions of Vegeta to pick from.
Give me Saiyan Saga for Vegeta and I'll wreck Perfect Saiyan.
Ah, there we go. So no,
with the Gallic gun.
So no Super Saiyan transformation. However, but you do have a Grade 8 transformation though.
Mm-hmm. Or Majin Vegeta.
Just stuck in one form, no transformation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's got the final explosion.
Yes. That way, if I do lose, I'm taking him with me.
No survivors.
I'll beat him with Pilaf.
Oh wow!
Damn! The rudeness.
Yeah, you know shit's real when he tries to threaten you with Emperor Pilaf. DBZA, yes. 100%, yes.
I see your Pilaf.
Oh gosh.
And I raise you Yamcha.
Oh no. Oh no.
I will beat you with Yamcha, Strange. Top that.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Okay, let's see, what else do we got here? I feel like there was an entrance in some other part.
You lucky. Shit, I'll kick your ass with Marin.
Wait, are we talking Krillin's daughter?
Krillin's daughter, yeah.
Okay, or I was gonna say, are we talking Krillin's ex-girlfriend?
No, not the AK-47 wielding maniac.
No, that's Launch.
Oh, which was Marin? Oh, Marin's a shopping spree beauty queen.
Yes.
Gold digger.
Yes.
Got it.
The one who,
Are we gonna talk about how Krillin named his first daughter after an ex-girlfriend?
So from what I know, because the Garlic Jr. saga is technically not canon, it doesn't count, and I think there's supposedly a spelling difference as well, because the ex-girlfriend is Marin with, I think, 1 R, so Krillin's daughter is Marin with 2, and there's also supposedly a
that sounds like exactly what how Krillin explained it to 18
yeah,
after
right?
she found out.
No, it's her grandmother's name.
It also has the same energy as no. See, their song goes da na 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 da na 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 na, and my song goes da na 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 da na 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 na. See the difference?
Yes. There's that extra little tidbit in there. Oh god, the fact that Vanilla Ice was able to actually get away with that is
Jesus Christ,
my
man.
goodness. How petty do you have to be?
Super petty.
Now I will raise you. Okay, so I see you're Marin, and I raise you Bulma.
Bulma's a badass, though. I mean, she'll put your ass in a capsule if you don't get it.
I mean, I still think she's more formidable than. She's definitely more formidable than Yamcha.
Yeah, no, she could kick Yamcha's ass.
Yeah. Well, she has kicked Yamcha's ass. I mean, she broke up with him. Here's the jungle. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she broke up with him and she hooked up with Vegeta.
Definitely an upgrade.
And in an alternate future timeline, after he found out that she had Vegeta's child, he hung himself.
He what?
Yeah, you don't remember from Dragon Ball Z Abridged? When Goku meets Trunks for the first time?
That's right. I forgot about that. Holy God.
Dark.
Now, so what characters would you be interested or are you excited to play in Sparking Zero when it comes out?
Oh my God! I mean,
for real, no jokes or parody. Or
I mean, no jokes or parodies. It's basically the entire roster, but it has to be anybody who hasn't been in the prior game. So basically, almost anybody from Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
Jiren.
Jiren's probably top of the line.
No, Jiren, maybe Kefla.
Yeah, Kefla will be fun.
And Super Broly.
Okay. I am really looking forward to. I haven't learned I haven't memorized everyone's name yet.
Okay.
But I was a big fan of the bunny character.
Dispo.
Dispo.
Yeah, he's fast.
I think he would be fun to play.
Oh, absolutely.
And Hit. I'm really looking forward to playing Hit.
Oh yeah, Hit.
Voiced by the great Matthew Mercer.
We should ask the fisherman.
That sounds like a fisherman.
If we can borrow his speedboat to zoom on over to Misty Island.
Yeah, I knew where he was.
I think he was down there.
Is that where he was?
Yeah.
Hello?
Do you have a second to discuss our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
You know, it's amazing that
love the smell of fish in the morning.
Oh,
there you are.
Cool. Oh, I did not have to do much.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Sure.
Well, if you want to try for the power cell sometime, you know where to find me.
Let me, I pushed the wrong button. Sir.
Hit, Broly, and Topo. Topo's the guy with the mustache, right?
Yes,
the big guy.
Justice!
Yeah.
Try and beat the river, do you?
That does not shock me, Strange.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you.
I also kind of want to learn,
in this river.
Oh, what the fuck was his name? Why am I blanking on this?
And he'll poison the whole darn catch.
Great.
Here comes a big one.
Damn it.
Looks like you could use a bigger net. Steady, boy.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to, just to troll people, I kind of want to get good with, Jocko.
Yes.
Oh, and Golden Frieza. That's a good one. Straight.
I feel like with Golden Frieza, it's kind of like it's already there because of the fact that Frieza will turn into Golden Frieza right from the jump.
Oh, there you go. How many of these do you need to catch?
I need to catch, like, she said 200 pounds. She said if I miss 20, I'm done. Or if I poison.
Here comes a big one.
This is not easy.
Steady, boy.
No. No.
Almost there. 200, you said?
Yep. it. Alright, here. I'll let you try it.
Alright.
Let's see, shit. So the roster hasn't been completely revealed, which is
but they did apparently release some new ones recently. If you want to look that up.
No, but I think I showed you that trailer though. It was Power versus Speed. There's a lot. Ooh.
I thought there was something more recent.
No. Oh my God, I would love to try. I would love to get good with Zamasu.
Which one's that?
The one from the Future Trunks saga.
Yeah, but who was he?
He was the one that was gonna be the he was next in line to be a Supreme Kai, and
oh, that's right.
Yeah, from Universe 11. So I would like to get good with him because he will eventually merge with Goku Black and become Fusion Zamasu.
Oh yeah, Zamasu. Yeah.
Voiced by oh my God, what's his? He was James Masters from Buffy and Angel. So
I was not a big Buffy fan.
Neither was I, outside of the original movie, but I did see a few seasons and I do remember him from it. But I don't know if you remember that horrible movie Dragon Ball Evolution. He played Piccolo in that movie.
We don't talk about that.
I know we don't, but the only reason I'm mentioning it is because he played Piccolo, and
I didn't wait, Netflix. I saw what you did with Avatar, so I'm ready for my Dragon Ball series now.
Honestly, I don't think Dragon Ball should be live action adapted. I think it needs to stay animated.
God damn it!
Switch off.
No, I want a live action adaptation of Dragon Ball. I don't care. First season Saiya Saga, second season Frieza Saga, third season Cell Saga, and you can just end it there.
Nick, you see if she done anything?
Huh?
You see if she did anything?
No.
Right with you.
Honestly, I agree with you because that's when Gohan peaked. But I think the problem is you cut out. I mean, you cut out a lot. And I feel like it could almost take away. Grant, I mean, I really liked what they did with Avatar.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't quite finished the first season yet, but
oh no,
we're enjoying the hell out of it.
It's way better than that horrible movie that M. Night Shyamalan gave us.
And I don't think there's the casting of Sokka may have been one of the greatest castings of all time. That was like perfect.
Iroh, my second favorite would be Iroh.
Yeah, Iroh did a very good job.
I love his presence. I just feel like it's a little too erratic at times. I felt like he could have been a little bit more soothing.
Yeah.
But I do love the casting for Iroh.
And Zuko's really good.
Yeah. Oh no, Zuko's amazing. I think the only one that not miscast but miswritten was Katara.
Yeah,
Katara she didn't have the energy that I was accustomed to. Like she didn't feel like she stood up for herself enough. She felt very shy.
Yeah.
At times. And I'm so glad I rewatched the animated series before I watched the live action, because it helped me remember how good those characters are written.
Steady boy.
But I mean, here's the thing. Like, I saw the first 2 episodes of the Yu Yu Hakusho live action adaptation, and they're good. And then I never got past the first 2, but I've heard that it doesn't. Damn it! I heard it's not as good afterwards.
Steady boy. Here comes a big one.
No, Super, they didn't massacre Sokka's character arc. They definitely took away from it.
They took liberties with a lot of character arcs.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away from how well he was cast, and he still has that energy. They just, if anybody got screwed, it was Suki. I really didn't like what they did with Suki. Well, I'm not really. I didn't like what they did with Suki. She was fine, but it was no. But she was not done. She was not done justice. If anything, they did my girl Suki wrong. Thank you, Strange. I could see that. Like I'll be honest. I wasn't a really big fan of Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, I did recently rewatch it and I enjoy the series. However, I will say that I am not going to do it again because after the Dark Tournament, it's rough.
What did they do to Suki? Which one's Suki?
Suki's the one from Kyoshi Island.
Oh, she was fine.
She was fine, but
why? Because they weren't necessarily banging right off the bat?
No. So what? So in the anime, in the series, she's a strong warrior, doesn't need a man. You know, she's the leader of the Kyoshi warriors. But then they rewrite.
She still is.
Right, no, but the way they rewrote her in the live action is she falls in love with Sokka because he's been in the outside world.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of like this, you know, she's the girl who wants to experience. She's the sheltered girl who wants to see the world, and she loves Sokka, and she's in love with. She falls for Sokka for his quirkiness, but also because he's been outside of their walls.
Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
So that's kind of my one issue with Suki. Other than that, I think she's fine. They did connect them with the dancing.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that she fell for him. Like as soon as she saw him, she fell for him.
Yeah.
And
no, it should have taken longer.
And it should have taken longer. No, if anything, he had to earn her respect as a warrior. Because he was a chauvinist. Because he was a chauvinist.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where you lost me a little bit. But I let it go for the sake of the way they were writing with the liberties they were taking with the rewrite.
Well, and that's the issue. That's the biggest issue I have with the live action is it seems that the heroes they've taken a lot of their flaws away.
Yes.
And that is not a way. Like, flawed heroes are really the best way to get anyone to connect with them. Because we all have our flaws.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing we connect with more than our flaws. I mean, we, just like a normal society, you see the negatives before you see the positives.
Yep.
Especially in yourself. So when you have a perfect character who is just morally white or black with no shades of gray, it doesn't.
You can't.
It doesn't translate
no,
as well.
It does no. I agree.
Whereas the reason you could fall in love with a character like Toph with her arrogance, but she's also very vulnerable.
Right.
Or Sokka with his chauvinistic, toxic masculinity that really came from being thrust into a leadership role at way too young of an age. Aang's emotional immaturity, which also hasn't really been a thing,
right?
Yet.
And it wasn't really prevalent in the live action series either. Like once he learns he's the Avatar, he kind of he accepted it, and like he didn't run away. Like that was, I think that was one thing that kind of got me in the backstory is he didn't run away because he learned he was the Avatar. He ran away. Oh, why did he run away? I'm trying to remember. He ran away. Man, I honestly can't remember. It was he left. Basically, he left to go get some air.
Yeah.
He left on Appa to you know kind of get his thoughts together and get his thoughts together, and then that's when the Fire Nation attacked. Instead of him running away because of the responsibility of being the Avatar, and because they were going to send him away to the southern the northern air tribe. He's from the southern air tribe, right?
Yes.
So yeah, and then when he does get revealed, he's very calm. He's stoic. He shows very little signs of immaturity, which kind of takes away from the fact that he's still a child. That he's still a kid. And it doesn't give the character. I felt like it didn't give him enough of a conflict.
Yeah.
With the responsibility of being the Avatar. It's like you said with Sokka. Sokka had the responsibility of being the leader of the tribe. Katara had the responsibility of being the last waterbender of her tribe. You know, and you kind of feel it with Katara, but at the same time, like I said, she felt very. She felt like she was shyer than she should have been.
Yeah, and that's the thing is they take things like shyness and make that a flaw, and it's like that's not necessarily a flaw.
No,
like a flaw is an actual character defect.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should be something they have to struggle with that we have struggle accepting in them. And I think part of it is the bite-sized seasons. I had mentioned it to you earlier. I had just started watching a show called The Rookie. It's about a 45-year-old police rookie who basically had a crisis midlife. I wouldn't say a midlife crisis, just an event happened when he was 40 that made him rethink his life, and he ended up joining the police force as a 40-year-old rookie. And it's kind of, the story kind of revolves around him.
Right.
And the flaws in these characters, like, there is no character in that show that is perfect except pretty much the main character, but even he has a lot of problems and a lot of struggles. He has the flaw of naivety.
Right.
Where he believes the best out of everyone, and that's usually how he gets in trouble. But then you have the cop who kind of fits the stereotype of the cop, and you kind of see his story a little bit, and you start to get a little more feelings and trust for him, even though the first episode you're like, this guy's an asshole and he's a problem. But everyone has their own flaws that they have to work with, and no one is perfect in that show. And a lot of it is because I think each season, what I notice, the ones with the best character development, the ones with the deepest connections, are the ones with like 15 plus episodes per season.
Yeah.
20 episodes. I'm like, you need those filler episodes to really focus on characters, really focus on each individual person.
I agree.
And when you just shorten it to 8, all you can do is hit the major beats of the story without the filler stuff that really gets us to connect these characters.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So that, honestly, I think is Netflix's biggest downfall is they like to make these seasons bite-sized. Because if you would have just given us... Actually, Game of Thrones had the same problem. If you would have added 4 episodes to each season of Game of Thrones, you probably would have been able to find your way a little faster. But then they got even shorter in the later seasons, which made them rush and squash together so many storylines that it just turned into bullshit.
Are you talking about the series overall, or
the last 2 seasons?
Okay, that is.
They really shortened the length of them compared to the previous seasons, and you can't do that. Is that the Muse?
That is the Muse.
Okay.
So I found her.
Catch her.
Yep. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna catch her, but
you probably have to find that electric stuff.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because right now I'm just chasing her. Oh, fuck you! Come here! Come back!
And the thing about filler episodes, you can actually have them mean something down the road.
Got her.
There you go.
No,
Jesus!
You just tore her in the back. No, I agree wholeheartedly. Filler episodes are your opportunity for character development and growth. Now, what I will say is, like I said before, I think they did a much better job with the characters compared to the M. Night Shyamalan Last Airbender, but I still wanted more.
Yeah.
You know, especially... Oh, fuck. especially from the cast or from the main characters, because you lose out on a lot of what makes them so likable.
Yeah, and I mean, the M. Night Shyamalan one, that was, I've never seen the source material, so I'm just going to kind of wing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that movie felt like. And that is a terrible way to do any adaptations.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's see, Super... Okay.
I got it here.
I would say after Chapter Black, it's rough, but it's fair. Oh, he's talking to me about Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, Super. I agree. After Chapter Black, it's not bad, but leading into that, it was a lot. Let's see. But also, if you make most characters gray, it makes the evil characters even darker.
Mm-hmm.
And the same for just characters. Super asks, did he say his famous first lines to Katara when they met? No, he did not.
What was his famous first line?
I think he said, "You're cute."
Who says that?
I think Aang.
Oh.
When he comes out of the ice, I believe he says like, "Hi, you're cute."
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember. No, he did not say that.
Oh, and Jet was rushed.
Yes, yeah.
Jet is one of my favorite side characters.
So they combine. So I actually once I saw Jet, and I had to look at it. They combined Jet with they combined Jet with Omashu, and then they also took the Omashu stuff from season 2, and put it in here.
Yeah.
And the occupants of the Northern Air Temple.
Yes.
They also rushed them and moved them, put everybody in Omashu.
Yes.
Just to save time.
And the last episode we've watched so far is he's in the spirit world. And we just met the bounty hunter with the Silas Migrants or whatever. What's her name? I forget her name. But anyway.
Yeah, I want to say her name is Jenner.
That's another storyline that Ari was kind of upset that they keep taking multiple storylines and mixing them together and trying to tell it that way.
Yeah.
Because again, it's condensed into this 8-episode stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to get it twisted though. There are a lot of things the Avatar show does right.
Oh, absolutely.
For example, the bounty hunter is cast very well.
Yes.
She does a fantastic performance. I liked her a lot in the show. I remembered her, and I was glad she came back.
I don't remember her flirting with Iroh, but I love that little.
Yeah, I don't mind little tweaks.
No, I don't mind that little tweak either. And I love the chemistry of it. But no, I think she's perfectly cast. I am, and I'm also not surprised that they introduced Azula and her friends so early.
Yeah.
Because they used her as a foil for Zuko, and for how they introduced General Zhao.
And this is actually where me and Ari disagree. I actually liked Azula's intro, like faking to be a victim, homeless refugee.
Oh no!
That infiltrates this place to overthrow the emperor, and then leading them to him and serving them up on a platter for him.
You mean for Omashu, or you mean it like her introduction into the series?
Her introduction into the series.
Okay, because I'd have to rewatch it just to remember.
So basically, the episode starts with this underground resistance.
Oh, okay.
Getting ready to overthrow the emperor,
yes.
And Azula, who you don't know who is.
Yeah. Not the Emperor, but the Fire Lord.
Fire Lord.
Because you said the Emperor, I'm like, are we talking about the Earth Kingdom?
For some reason, when I think of the Fire Lord, I think Emperor.
Okay, so Fire Lord. But, yeah. They try to overthrow Fire Lord.
And she plays this like tear-struck refugee, and then all of a sudden she's like this evil entity, and it's like she hasn't quite hit the evil that I'm expecting yet.
No, she's not at full bitch.
But that's what I'm waiting for. I want pure evil.
So,
just that is your all black character.
You want bitch Azula.
Yes, that is your all black character that does not have any gray.
Yeah,
she is just evil.
Yes, I agree. I will say I did also love her introduction. I didn't agree with the story for her character.
Yeah.
Because basically it's like they kind of gave her Zuko's story, They gave her elements of Zuko's story where she had to basically earn the Fire Lord's trust.
Yeah.
When in the animated series she's Daddy's little girl.
She's pretty much the right hand.
Yeah, she was the pride of the Fire Lord. But I know it's coming, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do it.
I almost flipped my shit. There was a leak that came out where they were like, the producers of the Netflix show Avatar have come out and said Toph will not be blind to be more sympathetic to the blind community. And it turned out to be a rumor and false and not real.
No, you can't. I feel like that's taking.
That is essential to her character.
Yeah, exactly.
That is why she's so good at earthbending.
But not just that. But that's why she's so confident in herself as a person. Because that physical disability, she's learned to overcome it to be one of the strongest earthbenders in the Earth Kingdom, but not only that, but one of the strongest characters of Team Avatar.
Yeah.
If you take that away, what is she? She's basically she's an asshole.
Yeah. By the way, producers of Netflix series that are definitely watching this show, I would kill, I would maim, I would sacrifice a goat and a virgin for you to have the episode with Boulder. And have Boulder played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yes.
With a commentary team comprised of Mick Foley and JR.
I could definitely see that. Oh, I fell. And I keep falling. I feel like I as much as I would love that, it's questionable.
And then The Rock says the line, Boulder is conflicted about you fighting a young blind girl. And then have the famous line, sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder. And Rock just does the biggest scowl or whatever. And Mick Foley takes over on commentary and says, it looks like the Boulder is over his conflicted feelings. Please.
Watch your back. We remember what happened the last time we were here.
Do I? I don't remember what happened.
I have not read the book, Strange. Surprise, surprise.
What books are we talking about?
Avatar.
Okay. There's books?
Yeah, apparently Azula has mommy issues, so she has some great...
Azula has mommy... Oh, well, she does. We see that towards the end of the show that she has mommy issues.
I don't remember that, but that might be because she was so bitchy at that point, it was like...
Well, she was a bully.
There's no redeeming you at this point.
No, well, like, if from what I remember, like...
Alright, what the fuck are we doing now?
Fighting off a squadron of dogs or whatever. Wait, how did you pause? Did you just press...
This touchpad on
okay. So, I remember in Season 3, Azula was upset because their mom was affectionate towards Zuko more than her. But that kind of comes from the way you treated Zuko. Zuko's the firstborn, and he's a boy, so it's obvious that she's gonna gravitate more towards him than to you. Yeah. Second of all, you could see that she was closer to her father than she was to her mother.
Yeah. So,
that to me was kind of a plot hole in the third season. Why do you think mommy didn't love you? Because you were being a bitch to Zuko. So yeah, she did have mommy issues, but they were of her own
creation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am getting wrecked. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack!
That didn't last long.
Have your insect collection?
I do hope for Season 2. What am I looking forward to Season 2? Season 2, I want them to do... I think Toph's gonna be right. I kind of need the swamp. Yeah, no, never mind. So the swamp thing, that was season 1, because that's how we find out about oh god, what's her name? What is her name? The princess. Somebody help me out, because I don't want to look it up.
Which princess?
The Northern Water Tribe.
Oh, I would not.
I think so. Also, I know you haven't gotten to it. I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you, but she's played by Amber Midthunder.
Oh, from Prey?
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so you said you were where in the series?
The spirit world.
What? Okay, so they add the swamp element in there to find out about her.
Okay.
She shows up in her fox form.
Oh, okay, I've seen her. Yeah.
I want to say it's Princess Yue.
Oh, okay.
Princess Yue, yes. She's played by Amber Midthunder.
That's cool.
It took... I didn't recognize her at first, because I, the makeup from Prey, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Two, she does a really good job. But no, I definitely want to see the bullshit of Ba Sing Se done well. I know we're not going to get the Chronicles of Ba Sing Se, which is kind of a shame.
But did you catch the Easter egg at the funeral?
Yes.
The song.
No.
So at Eero's son's funeral that they flashback to, Leaves on the Vine is playing in the background.
Okay. I did not catch that. I may have heard it, but I didn't catch it right off the jump. Honestly, I was trying to see if I could find any other Easter eggs, but I did notice during the funeral, I believe the White Lotus, they did show the White Lotus. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay.
This is rough.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a no. Or you're gonna need that, and I don't know how long. Oh, well, nope, that didn't last long.
Still, there's someone throwing bombs at you. That's what I really need.
Well, whoever's throwing bomb, I think it's coming from the top anyway. See, and you get that, and then you got that power up too, which I guess makes you stronger.
Yeah, but I don't see the point of it when all my attacks are one-hit kills anyway.
Oh yeah, no, these guys are just gonna keep coming.
What's in here?
I tried breaking it. Oh, let me see what Supa said. Supa did, I think it was Supa. Okay, so Supa says, so in the books they write in her mother showed favoritism before Azula displayed the feelings towards Zuko, which led to her trying to be Daddy's favorite. Her mother showed favoritism towards Zuko? Because if that's the case, I mean, you kind of see it. Like I said, he's the firstborn, so he kind of just naturally gravitates towards his mother.
Don't step into the light!
So I can see it. I can see that. Okay, what else are we doing here? This feels like a bad idea.
I think we're gonna give this 2 more tries and then we're gonna call it.
Yep.
And if we pass it, we're gonna call it. But overall, the Avatar series is okay. It's better than some other. It's kind of like Full Metal Alchemist. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't like terrible either. I'm not mad that I watched it.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
This place gives me the willies. Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
That's that. Alright. This will probably be the last try.
Stretcher?
I hope they don't take too long on season 2 either, because, you know, once a certain amount of time passes, it's gonna be very noticeable that they're older. It's kind of like what they did with Stranger Things season 5. They had to deep fake 11 onto a little girl, and it was noticeable. I mean, from the moment you see it doesn't look too bad, but it is extremely noticeable. But yeah, no, season 2, I definitely want a fair amount of bullshit with in Bossing Say. And again, I know we're not gonna spend a lot of time there. I do hope we get to see enough training with Toph. I feel like we didn't get enough of that in season 1 with once they did get to the Northern Water Tribe. Oh god, that was another thing too. Like Katara's jealousy of Aang once he figured out once he learned waterbending. Like all she taught him was a couple of, oh, you figured it out. Oh, nice.
Wow, that works.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to work. Ah!
Yeah, just run into the pit of death. That's all you gotta do.
Stop kicking people into the pit.
But yeah, that was an element I remembered. I was like, huh, I kind of missed that. I felt I'm not gonna say it was necessary, but I definitely feel like it was needed for Aang and Katara's relationship. And I feel like that's another thing they haven't really like teased very much, is his infatuation for Katara. Well, oh no.
Shit.
No.
No, that should have saved.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, yeah, no, we're done. Alright, so we're gonna call it there.
Absolutely.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was took a little bit longer than expected, but no, that was it's a single player game. Catch Quest, if we keep going on this, cool. If not, we'll find something else. But no, definitely great conversation too. I would like to hear if anybody else had any thoughts on what these video game companies are doing as far as their paywalls and
season passes
and the microtransactions. Chime in, put in a message. Maybe we'll talk about it next time.
Specifically on $70 games, because here's the thing: I like a free game. I don't mind a season pass or something like that. You gotta try to make some money.
Absolutely,
I get that.
But when you're already charging $70 for a game,
give me the full fucking game.
Damn near,
right?
Damn near.
Like if you're gonna add on extra stuff, make a fucking sequel. Like, stop fucking around with
Well, here's the thing, because I feel like at the same time, you don't know what the longevity of the game is going to be, or how well it's going to do, and or what else they can continue to add to it before they consider making a sequel, i.e. Spider-Man. Like instead of locking a story element instead of locking a story element behind a paywall, make it additional story. Don't lock what feels like should be an important element. Essentially, season passes should be extensions to the game to make the game longer, to add to the story, instead of so much blocking what could be major story elements behind it. Like do any outside of WWE, like do any sports games, has Madden ever had season passes? And if
yes,
they do, okay,
they have it through Madden Ultimate Team.
Okay, so what?
Which you can buy packs. It's pretty much a trading card game.
Okay.
Where you collect players and make a team out of it, and you can face that team off in online.
Okay.
But it's kind of bullshit though, because like, for example, what would be a football player? Peyton Manning. You know Peyton Manning?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course.
There's 5 different versions of Peyton Manning.
Okay.
One overall caps out at 80, one overall caps out at 85, one caps out at 90.
Yeah, so basically...
So you have to buy the packs to get the one that caps out at 99. So the only way for you to actually be competitive in the game is to spend money.
Yeah.
It's predatory. It's wrong.
Yeah. No.
It's kids play this game. This is rated E for everyone.
And that's the thing. That's how you get them. Mommy, Daddy, can you buy this?
Yeah.
Can you buy this expansion pack? So perfect example. So my nephew got an Xbox for, now mind you, my nephew is 21 years old. Well, he will be 21, but he's an adult child.
Yeah.
He asks me every now and then, because my card is on his Xbox file, so he will not buy anything without my permission. But he gives me the money for it. So anytime something new comes out, if there's a character or something, he will tell me that he wants to pay for it, so he can use my card.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's the same thing. If a kid wants to add on to the game, you have to ask mom and dad to pay for it. Essentially, from a business perspective, I understand it. I don't like it though.
Yeah.
Because you're essentially making us spend more money on a game that we're already paying a lot of money for now. And I understand that we've gone through a recession, and the inflation is a bitch. But inflation's a bitch, and we're already struggling enough as it is. At this point, everything's becoming a luxury. So why are you gonna make it more difficult for us to invest into your game that you are trying to make money off of, when you can just
Oh, 2K just as bad as Madden at this point.
What did Super just say?
Can you buy him some VC for 2K?
No, absolutely not. Go buy your own VC. Don't even wait.
We ain't got no VC money. We got VC at home.
Right. Wait, which for what 2K are you playing?
That's basketball.
Oh no, get your own. No, one, either get your own VC, or two, just work with what you got. Simple as that. Because
that's more predatory than anything.
No, absolutely. Look, in all of my years of playing video games, especially in the modern era. Now, mind you, I don't play a lot of video games.
Mm-hmm.
I have never spent money on a video game that wasn't a mobile game. Now, I played Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Mm-hmm.
I do spend money on that game, but not as much as I used to. I will admit, my worst year was 2020.
Oh, yeah, when you had nothing else to do, yeah.
Nothing else to do, unemployment, stimmies.
Oh, yeah.
The stimmies made it easy to just, hey, I'm getting this, I'm doing this, I'm buying stones, and mind you, there's some characters I want to get more than others. I've held back a lot. Now I only pay for the game for the daily capsule, so I can make sure I have enough stones going forward. And I only spend money for 3 major banners, and that's the anniversary, worldwide download, and Dragon Ball Heroes in November. Speaking of which, also the games will be going full synchro in the summer, meaning the Japanese and the global versions of the game are going to be on the same release schedule going forward, no longer going to be separate. So they're going to have the same banners going forward after the summer. Mm-hmm. So the 10th anniversary for both versions of the game is going to be in February. So that's exciting. And
by the way, I'm so sorry I did that to you.
What?
I introduced you to that game.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still enjoying it. Beast Gohan comes out this summer. I am going to try to summon for him. Just throwing it out there, because he is one of the best characters in the game, and I love Gohan. I have always loved Gohan. Gohan, for me, my favorite Gohan will always be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at the end of the Android Cell Saga. because he peaked there, unfortunately. But that's that. But no, yeah, outside of a mobile game, I have never paid money for a video game, like for additions in a video game of that manner that wasn't like a season pass to extend a story or the WWE game so I can get more characters for the roster. I have never bought BC or any other little microtransactions. I agree with you. I think it's bullshit. It definitely hinders the gaming experience overall.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. We are going to call it here. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. For No Car, Tape of this Matt.
This is Juice.
And that's Ariane on the couch over there, passed out.
So we'll see. We will be back next Wednesday for another Side Chick Wednesday, where we might come back to Jak and Daxter.
Or I might check the updates that Battlefront has had. We might go back to that.
Yeah, so Battlefront was glitching out on us last week. For any of you that were joining us, we couldn't play on the Naboo. We couldn't play on Naboo. It was weird.
And there's no point of finishing the thing if we can't play on a planet. So
yeah,
I was going to give it some time, see if they update it, maybe do some glitch fixes. We'll see. But that being said, we'll call it here. We will see you guys Friday for the continuation of A Plague's Tale. And, we are out.
Bye.